her to me!
Me?
Now, don't make him ask twice.
Isn't she just the tour girl?
Come closer.
So, do we know each other?
Those eyes. Impossible.
Who let a staff girl in here?
She smells like the gift shop. Funny, you smell like expired money.
Graham. Lawyer. Now.
Alfred, you're not lucid.
I'm clearer than I've been in 20 years.
My lord?
I am changing my will. She stays.
Over my dead body.
Not over yours. Over mine.
She's a nobody.
This is legal only if the Count speaks clearly.
Right, exactly what I say.
This is pathetic. She probably staged this. Lady, I was literally explaining the wallpaper 5 minutes ago.
That's what makes this interesting.
Eliza? No. Evelyn.
What did you just call her?
To Evelyn Hart, I leave Blackwood Castle and the primary collection.
No. Hell no! He's delirious. This won't stand.
Then challenge it in court, not in his bedroom.
I don't want your castle. I want an explanation.
You were never supposed to lose it.
Lose what?
Confirm the heir's full name.
Evelyn Hart, my heir.
She's stealing from us! Good. Saves me from faking a smile.
Clean the floor.
Welcome to the family.
Do you all flirt like this? Or just attack in liquids?
The Count left this for you personally.
No. He wouldn't. Not in front of them.
I've seen this before.
Where?
In my dreams. Since I was a kid. Great. We inherited a lunaturk.
Or maybe the castle remembers her. Enough. She leaves tonight.
Legally, she doesn't.
Then I'm staying. Nope. No.
Can't sleep either?
Did you send me to this room on purpose?
If I wanted to scare you, you'd know.
It's behind this wall.
This castle has bad habits. Don't feed them. How the hell do you have that key?
Oh my God.
Give me that.
You might want to sit down. Where is that photo? No one leaves this floor.
So you are scared. Good.
If she knows you have it, she won't stop at insults.
Then tell me what this means.
It means you were never safe here.
Interesting choice of words.
Do people in this house ever knock?
Only when we have nothing to hide.
Search her room. Every drawer.
What did you find?
The better question is, what are you afraid I found? Okay, now we're at attempted theft. Cute.
Whoever came for me belongs to this family.
Somebody broke into my room.
Then you understand this is no longer social hostility.
Great. I'm out. Keep the castle.
That's not how inheritance disputes work.
I didn't ask for this circus.
But now that you're named, every side will move, including the side that wants you gone.
Gone as in embarrassed? Sister Agnes?
Evelyn, listen carefully.
Someone came asking about the day you were brought here.
What records? I was abandoned, that's it.
No, child, that is not all. Come back today, and don't trust anyone at that castle.
You knew there was more, didn't you?
I knew the Count was waiting for someone. I didn't know it was you.
Then let's go find out why. No. The page for my intake is gone.
It wasn't gone yesterday.
You knew someone was coming. Why didn't you call sooner?
Because I was hoping the past would stay buried.
Buried for who? Me or the people who dumped me here?
You were not dumped. You were delivered at night in secret.
By who?
A woman who wouldn't give her name. But she left this.
That crest, it's from Blackwood.
If they know you have that rattle, they'll know I told you.
Then tell me everything before they come back.
The woman said only one thing. Save the real baby. Put that away.
You knew.
I knew enough to stay alive.
Try me.
If you truly want to live, stop asking what happened 20 years ago.
A little late for that. They've already started breaking into my room.
I'm filing to suspend the will.
On what grounds? Snobbadry?
Fraud, delusion, bad posture. Pick one. How about blood? Does blood count?
Where did you get that?
Interesting. You recognized it fast.
There's an additional clause. What clause?
One the Count didn't want read aloud until necessary. And I believe it's necessary now. She must publicly assume the Blackwood identity before the anniversary open day.
Meaning what exactly? Wear pearls and insult poor people? At least you're learning.
If she fails, the estate goes into family trust, temporarily managed by Damien.
Convenient.
Then she'll fail gracefully, or not gracefully.
A lady doesn't grip a fork like a weapon.
Maybe she should. I don't belong here. They switched the babies! What the hell? Was that a dream? Or a memory? Okay. Let's do this.
You too?
Did you set this up?
If I did, I wouldn't invite you with matching. Of course your key fits. Who told you to come?
Who's following me from the orphanage?
I like information, not kidnappings.
There was a nursery fire.
And here's the christening register. Same week?
One baby died, but another was baptized after the fire?
No, 2 babies were listed.
It's impossible.
We're not alone.
And one of us is reading a family tree, and one of us is reading a crime scene.
Damn it.
We're locked in.
Which means whoever sent that note wants us to see something.
Then look, same week, same house, 2 babies.
And this report says 1 infant died in the nursery fire.
So either the records are wrong, or the story is.
In this family, the story always lies first.
Here, staff rotation. Nursery nurses, wet maid, night maid. This page was burned and refiled.
Someone didn't destroy it.
Read the bottom.
The baby survived.
Then whose funeral did they bury?
We're not leaving empty-handed.
Why is she in here? Why would a nurse keep her picture?
Unless she wasn't just a nurse.
Nurse Elsie Rowan. Ever heard of her?
No. Which in this house usually means yes.
There's more. Move the survivor before dawn.
That's not a family tragedy. That's an operation.
Hide the list. Keep the watch.
You trust me now?
No. I just trust panic less.
If you want to keep breathing, come now.
Who locked us in?
Someone who thought the papers were gone.
Search the tower again.
She knows.
Then stop playing air and start acting hunted. She needs help.
Cute, I was gonna say the same about you.
She's been hearing babies cry in sealed walls.
That could raise competence concerns.
You gonna sit there while she diagnoses me for free?
What exactly are you afraid she'll remember?
I'm afraid of opportunists wearing trauma like a crown.
Then let's talk facts, not poetry.
Old junk proves nothing.
Actually, chain of custody determines that.
What is this?
Something they forgot to burn.
Clinic number 7C114. Want me to call and ask whose baby this was?
You will do no such thing.
Thanks. That reaction told me plenty. Next stop, the clinic. Please tell me this isn't another dead end.
It shut down 18 years ago. Convenient timing.
Someone cleared this place recently. They didn't steal the files, they selected them.
Not everything.
How is the family coping? We're heartbroken, of course. We don't really not claim the mail.
Keep going.
Have you seen the infant since the incident? No. I never held that baby.
But the family story says she was there every day.
Then one version was built for public consumption.
We've got company.
Run first, analyze later.
Play it again.
I never held that baby.
Why would you say that if you were there every day?
Because reporters twist words.
That was a direct question.
Can we stop digging up ashes?
Then tell me, Money, why there were two babies.
Because one was never meant to stay.
One was never meant to stay?
I meant after the fire. People were emotional.
No. You meant exactly what you said.
Enough. Family history is not a toy for wounded girls and bored boys.
Then answer me as family. Who was the other baby? What am I not being told?
More than your name can survive.
Who the hell am I?
Beatrice filed emergency papers this morning.
Of course she did.
She wants the court to question your stability.
Then I better find a missing nun before she finds me first. Sister Agnes? She didn't leave. She was taken. What were you trying
trying to tell him?
Open it.
It says, baby exchange. Sorry, miss. Read it with me. My lord, the child brought to St. Anne's is not the child the household believes lost.
Keep going.
There was an exchange made in fear before dawn. The living child is not where she was meant to be. That child is me.
No, not yet. The law needs more than pen and paper.
Then I'll get the rest.
There was talk years ago. A scandal. A swap. A payoff.
You knew?
I knew enough to suspect, not enough to prove.
Who can prove it?
Someone who was there that night.
And I know where her things were buried.
Take me there.
Yes, I knew there was a scandal.
You let me walk into this blind.
Because suspicion isn't evidence, an accusation without evidence.
Then let's people be buried.
Then let's dig where they buried the truth. She was the night maid, the one who ran.
And then she drowned.
That was the public report.
Why would a maid have half the family seal?
Because someone promised her protection and broke it.
Please tell me that still works.
If it does, this changes everything.
Take the tape. Leave the rest now.
Whoever's coming, do they know?
If they don't, they will when they see your face.
I didn't mean to. That's her? The maid?
Lena Voss.
There was smoke. They shouted. I took the baby they gave me. They told me it was the right one.
Keep listening.
But then I saw the bracelet. I knew I had the wrong baby. That's why the bracelet matters.
Who told you? I was told to move the wrong baby before dawn. It didn't.
Say the name.
Do it.
I know that voice.
So do I.
Do it.
Beatrice.
Do it.
You ordered it.
Careful, girl. Accusations stain.
Good. Maybe this house needs a stain that shows.
What did she do?
I took the wrong baby.
No.
They told me to move the wrong baby before dawn. Tell him that's not your voice.
A grainy tape? That's your grand revelation?
Combined with the letter, the bracelet, and the altered records, it's enough to start a collapse.
Be careful which side you pick, Mr. Reed.
I'm not picking a side, I'm following evidence. If she's the real heir, then what does that make me?
Useful. Until now.
Then we're both done being used.
Then what am I? Then what am I? I grew up in this house. Every portrait, every dinner, every lie.
Trust me, finding out your life was built by liars, not exactly my first surprise.
Right. The orphan gets to coach the prince.
Fake prince. Let's stay accurate.
Fair. So what now?
Now you stop arguing philosophy and get science.
You really think they won't tamper with it?
Then we use an independent lab and triple chain of custody.
Use mine too. If she's right, I need to know what I'm not.
You helping me? Or helping yourself?
Both. Welcome to aristocracy.
If anyone asks, this never left my hand.
Find out where that box is going.
You can't prove anything! Funny. Guilty people always say that first. You broke into my room? Door was open. Kind of like this family's secrets lately. You think a few old props make you one of us? No. Blood might. There were 2 babies and only 1 future. Sorry, 2 babies? Say that again? Get out. Already got what I came for. Delete it!
Enough!
You're choosing her over family?
I'm choosing truth over whatever this hell is.
Get me their DNA sample route. Now.
Whole house is dressing up for a funeral.
Tomorrow she'll try to bury you politely.
Then I'll make sure she chokes on the shovel.
This was left for you.
Infant presumed dead.
Zoom in.
That pin. Martha wears the same one.
Then she was that.
And she never said it.
Blackwood stands for dignity, continuity, truth.
She really said truth with a straight face. Get Martha. Now.
If she lied to you, she lied to all of us.
No. She may have lied to survive. There's a difference.
Then ask me before she silences me too.
You carried the baby?
Yes,
Which baby?
the one they wanted gone.
Me.
I ran because I thought I was saving you.
And then you let me grow up with nothing?
Alive is not nothing. Not in this family.
Who gave the order, Beatrice?
Not first.
Then who?
Your count.
No. He changed the will. He was trying to fix this.
Because he was dying. And guilt gets loud near death.
So this whole house is built on a lie and a coward.
If you want the rest, there's one room he never let anyone open.
He kept this shut for 20 years.
Nursery.
Of course. I allowed silence where I should have demanded truth.
He drafted a confession and never filed it.
The child was removed under the pretense of protection, but I did not stop it. So he knew. He knew and let me vanish.
He didn't save either of us.
Then I'm done thanking dead men for scraps. I don't want his guilt. I want my life back.
Tomorrow morning, Beatrix is making a family statement before the public enters.
Good. She can go first.
You have a plan?
No, I have a reckoning.
Check. Check.
For once, they're going to hear me before they judge me.
That's optimistic.
No, just overdue.
I pulled the event schedule. If she attacks first, you'll need sequence control.
You really are helping.
Let's not call it virtue. I'm protecting the only truth left in this house.
The DNA is back. I'd rather open this once in the right room with the right witnesses.
You think she'll come for it tonight?
I know she will.
Then let her chase the decoy.
This time, I choose the board.
Take the envelope. Leave no mess.
Told you she'd bite.
Witnessed, dated, and recorded. Evelyn Hart matches the Blackwood bloodline.
Okay.
Damien does not match the direct line.
So that's it.
You okay?
No. But I'm finally honest.
Lady Beatrice moved the family statement up 10 minutes after doors open.
She wants to define the story before the evidence arrives.
Then we don't interrupt her. We let her lie publicly.
And then we burn it down.
Welcome to Blackwood Anniversary Day. It saddens us that private grief has recently been exploited by unstable claims.
Is she talking about the Evans?
Blackwood will not be extorted by fantasy, performance, or opportunism.
Wait for the kill shot.
Some people arrive with a tragic backstory and confuse pity for the legitimacy.
Good speech. Shame it dies under evidence.
This is a private family matter.
Not after you drag my name through a microphone.
For legal clarity, let the record continue.
I took the wrong baby.
Turn that off!
No. Not until everyone hears who told them to do it.
Do it.
Letter, bracelet, record, witness. You called me unstable. Here's the stable version.
This letter references a baby exchange and a concealed survivor.
This bracelet matches the clinic code from the birth record they erased. And she admitted there were 2 babies.
There were 2 babies. There were 2 babies. There were 2 babies.
That was out of context!
No, it wasn't. And neither was my test.
The DNA confirms Evelyn Hart as direct Blackwood bloodline. Damien does not match the direct line.
This is fabrication! A stunt by a bitter girl and a weak boy! Then tell them I'm not the baby you ordered removed. Say it! She was supposed to die that night!
Thank you. That's the first honest thing you've ever said.
Lady Beatrice, did you order a child removed?
For the record, I withdraw any claim to succession.
Are you confirming she is the true heir?
I'm confirming the truth survived longer than the lie.
By will, evidence, and bloodline, the estate transfers to Evelyn Hart Blackwood.
It was always meant to return.
I grew up being told I was lucky just to survive. No, survival was never the gift. Truth is, this castle won't protect lies anymore. It opens with its history, not against it.
Mom?